as this month's music video asks, "To whom could I go away?" Enjoy this faith-strengthening original song.
Listen to Jesus in these troublesome days. He lights up my path as I hear and obey. He is the fine shepherd and he shows me the way. He guides every step, never leads me astray. Why should I ever listen to voices in opposition, those who would make me stray from the path I'm on today? To whom could I go away? Where could I turn in times of trouble? To whom could I go away? The voice of the stranger leads only to danger. It's Jesus' words I hear and obey.
I've got to hand it to them. They've done it. They have finally reached peak cringe factor, as far as I'm concerned, with this new music video from the September JW Broadcasting episode for 2022. Yeah, the voice of the stranger must be avoided. And one way we do this, of course, is by interrupting our class on evolution by standing up while we're being taught about the science of evolution and giving a lecture of our own. Because, of course, we know better, or Jehovah's Witnesses know better than scientists when it comes to human origins, when it comes to the mechanisms by which life on our planet abounds. Who needs science? We have the Bible to tell us everything that we need to know on this subject. So the voice of the stranger, if you think about it, this is really messed up. We began this JW Broadcasting episode learning that the voice of the stranger is basically the voice of apostates or the voice of the media when they're telling us negative things about Jehovah's Witnesses. But now, in this music video, "To whom could I go away?" the voice of the stranger has just been further broadened to encompass teachers. Teachers and scientists are now the strangers that we shouldn't listen to. And how ironic that we're getting this music video showing a young Jehovah's Witness standing up in the classroom and lecturing the class with Jehovah's Witness indoctrination about the origin of life, when we've only just had an episode of My Teen Life on the subject of bullying, talking about how being a Jehovah's Witness makes it so much easier for you to avoid bullying. Are we not seeing in this music video a classic example of how the children of Jehovah's Witnesses get themselves in bullying situations? This is how it happens because they go to school with a mission given to them by their parents and by the organization of recruiting their classmates and interrupting their teacher if their teacher starts to talk about evolution. So thank you for showing that so clearly, governing body, I thought it might be worthwhile before we continue with this music video, which I'm trying to spare you from watching as much as possible, but it is a really interesting example of manipulation and how proud they are of stifling outside voices. I did just want to share some of the lyrics before we move on. In fact, I'll just read them. I have listened to Jesus in these troublesome days. He lights up my path as I hear and obey. He is the fine shepherd and he shows me the way. He guides every step, never leads me astray. Why should I ever listen to voices in opposition? Those who would make me stray from the path I'm on today. To whom should I go away? Where could I turn in times of trouble? To whom could I go away? I think what they're doing is invoking the verse in John 6, verse 68, where it says, Simon Peter answered him, Lord, whom shall we go away to? You have sayings of everlasting life. That's the scripture that tends to be wheeled out for Jehovah's Witnesses whenever they are warning about apostates. They invoke this verse as if to say, well, we're the ones who are promising you life in paradise. If you listen to apostates, what do they have to offer? As though it's some kind of competition, as though it's a case of who's going to give you the best offer. It's some kind of bartering, apparently, that apostates are engaged in. No. What I'm offering, or what apostates are offering, apostate activists, apostate writers, apostate YouTubers, what we're offering is the freedom to think for yourself. We don't have to offer you everlasting life. You can have that in any religion, in almost any religion. If you want to believe in everlasting life, take your pick of religions that promise you that. But with minimal digging, what you'll find is that out of the plethora of religions offering everlasting life, among the most harmful, among the most abusive, among the most manipulative are Jehovah's Witnesses.
To whom could I go away? Where could I turn in times of trouble? To whom could I go away? The voice of the stranger leads only to danger. It's Jesus' words I hear.
Certainly, that's how we all feel. Never do we want to stray from the great shepherd Jesus Christ as he leads us through the end of this trouble system of things. May this song encourage us to stick close to Jehovah's organization no matter what befalls us.
I think Stephen let this particular music video might have the opposite effect to the one you're intending. I think that rather than strengthening the resolve of Jehovah's Witnesses, in at least some cases, it's going to be the straw that breaks the camel's back. Because it's just blatant, isn't it? They're asking for your entire life. That's ultimately, if you watch the whole music video, what this is about. You follow a Jehovah's Witness from when he's young, from when he's getting baptized, all the way through his school and making a stand on evolution, all the way through to, in his later years, preaching, doing car witnessing. And along the way, you'll have noticed, he takes a stand on the blood issue. That's when the doctors go into the room with their chart, showing the heart and showing some bags of blood, which is typically how a doctor would tell you that you need blood to save your life. They do it with a massive illustration. Okay, cutting them some slack. They're trying to depict something in a music video, so of course they're going to do it in pictures rather than words. But even so, that whole scene, and indeed the entire flow of the story, is about sacrificing your life, either literally when it comes to refusing blood transfusions, or in terms of just your entire time on this planet being exhausted in serving an organization that you're not allowed to stray from. You don't have a choice once you're baptized. Once you've pledged your life to the Jehovah's Witness religion, it's your life that they take. And you're not allowed to question things. You're not allowed to listen to the voice of strangers, which leads only to danger, stranger danger. Those lyrics, seriously, they're just not even trying now, are they? The rhetoric is so black and white and so predictable. But ultimately, my question would be, do you even have a choice? When it comes to straying, it's simply not something that can happen. Either in your own mind, because you believe you're going to die at Armageddon if you question the leadership, or in the here and now, in reality, because you dread being separated from your family through shunning simply for questioning the leaders.